All right. Y'all hear? He's drinking again. It's almost like he's doing it on purpose. That's his way of letting me know that he is upset that I've been doing something besides paying attention to him for the last hour and a half while I get all this shit set up. Oh my goodness. Well, that's all right. We love him. It's a good omen. It means he's getting hydrated. Lord knows we all needed it. Super hot right now. Hot, 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 hot. So hot outside. It's okay. Why are you freaked out? Bubba, I don't want to pet you wearing my gloves because you stink. Oh, Lord, he needs a bath so bad. Anyway, hey, Carol Jean. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it was brutal. Today it wasn't as actually as hot as it has been, but it just felt hotter for some reason. I don't know. I'm just getting weary of it. We're on track to be probably the hottest summer ever in Austin, which I mean, I guess I could be here for worse. I already went through the damn snow apocalypse, so yeah. Well, let's see. Yes, humid, but there's been a breeze, just enough to whip up a wildfire. We got fires breaking out everywhere too. So okay, let me make sure I think we're good. Think we're good here. All right. Well, I'm just going to get started, and whoever sticks around or pops in will get to pop in when they get there. Hey, Prance. Welcome to the OraCola. I'm arcieoracola, coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas on July 27th, 2022. Hey, I got a good friend out there that's got a birthday today, so happy birthday to them. And also, if it's your birthday and you're watching it later, like down the road, or you decide to rewatch this show on your birthday because it's that special to you, then yes, happy birthday. Yeah, so I'm going to be here for about an hour, consulting the oracles with the assistance of the universe. I ain't psychic. I just sometimes know shit. And we're just going to hang out for a little while and just enjoy each other's company and chit chat and maybe gain some insights about some things. But it's just all in good fun. And yeah, so let's enjoy ourselves. Oh, hi, Mia. You're new. I don't think you've been in before. So welcome to the show. Okay. So you all know how it works. You got to put your question for the universe in the chat. You got to choose your oracle, and the oracles are listed in the description box under the video. So click that down arrow; it'll bring them all up, and then I'll get to your answer. Hopefully, I won't miss any. Just let me know if I do. We're not that big of a community yet, although we're growing every day. So yay! All right. So before we get started, I'll run through them real quick just so that folks will know, because last time I didn't run through them, and then of course somebody was confused. So I'm just going to run through them real quick. Those of y'all that know, just do something else. So the choices for the OraCola are the OraCola Tarot. This is my own personal deck that I made. It's just the major arcana and one of each suit, so very simple. We also have our crystal oracle if you're looking for some earth magic or earth energies. This is the one to choose. It's also really beautiful, and you might learn something about a stone. So yeah. Hey, Patrick's, good to see you. All right, and then next up we got the essential oil deck. This is also for plant medicine, or if you're looking for a scent or maybe some kind of thing to incorporate or even grow and take care of, choose that one. We have our next deck is the fashion oracle. Now this one is fun. It's just a bunch of like designers and photographers and models and important people to the fashion industry throughout the 20th and early 2000 whatever 21st century. And if you're looking for some kind of artistic inspiration or style inspiration, then that's a good one for you to choose. Moving right along, we got our very simplest oracle and the one that won't upset your God because it's just drawing a name out of a hat. It's the hat of self-care. So if you just are looking for something good to do for yourself and you're like, hey, universe, what should I do that'll make me feel better or whatever, sadder? I don't know. You might have different motives. Choose the hat of self-care. And then we also have the meanest oracle. This is the magic hate ball. It does not like your question. It does not want to be bothered. It wants to talk to the manager instead. However, it might give you a very curt answer to your question. So this is a good one if you just are a nihilist and you're just like, fuck it, I don't care. All right. Coming up next is probably the most appropriate oracle for our times. This is the Revelation Oracle. This is going to choose a random verse out of the book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Holy Bible, which is the only version that actually counts, in case you didn't know. But yeah, this is the random Revelation verse, and hopefully you get a good one because some of them are dark. And our final oracle is the most fun. This is the pornacle. This is going to be a randomly chosen dirty picture. And so just keep in mind, if you choose the pornacle and you form your question, you got to make sure it's PG. And that way the Google bot won't censor it and I'll actually get to read it. And while we're all talking about that, if you go up to your chat box in the top, you'll see it either says live chat or some other thing. Top chat, I think is what it is, because Google likes to top everybody. So if you want to switch it to the live chat, it won't filter some of the things out. So just take care of that business now. Okay, now that we went through all the oracles and we got some folks in the house, everybody's saying hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's okay. I don't care if Goog watches it later. Goog is a good member of the family, and sometimes you got shit to do. Totally fine. I think PNG might be busy too. Yeah, so we'll just hang out with each other, and any new folks that might be looky-loos or just hanging on the watching the show and not actually like logged in kind of thing. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the fun. We'll make it work. I got to keep talking for an hour, so I will just keep talking. All right. So before we start, we always have to set the mood and do a little ritual. If you got your own ritual, you can do it right now. But what I like to do to start off the show and get everybody in the mood is burn the sacred wood. Yes, we're going to burn the end of this wood just for a minute, just to let some of that sweet smoke envelop us and kind of give us an olfactory way to understand that we're here for a very specific purpose. We're here to talk to the universe about all our bullshit. Okay, so yeah, we got that going on. And then we also like to ring the bell. Just let the universe know we're here. Let any negative energies and all of that hoo-ha go away. All right. And then after we do that, of course, we got to make sure we kill any pathogens because there's a whole lot of them floating around. And we're just going to wave this little fake sunshine over ourselves and over our space and kill any nasty things, man-made or natural, that might be floating around us. And yeah, don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's not good for your eyes. All right, there we go. Oh, and then we also have our Dwayning oracle. It's getting down there slowly. one day we will have the last spray, and it will be a celebration because one, we can move on and do something different, and two, it will have been the end of an era. Because I remember when I got this and what I was up to and what I was doing, and it was before a bunch of crazy shit happened in my life. So, yeah, I mean, I could probably cheat and spray it here and there when it's not the show, but I'm committed to now just working through it until it's done. So, yeah, this is our Rich Bitch Witch Spray. This is for abundance. And we're just going to spray that over us and let it rain down upon us like cash raining down out of a armored car that's like being jacked and the doors blown open because the criminals figured out how to do it and the money's flying and then like the cops behind them dodging big old bales of cash and yeah, like that. Y'all seen that movie, right? It's been in several movies. So, whew, that's for abundance. And if you would like to share any of your abundance with me, you may do so at any time. You don't have to do it on the show. Anytime you can send it to me, arcieoracola, at PayPal or Venmo. I don't know why I can't talk tonight. Maybe I need to sit. Yeah, it's also in the box. Check it out. Offerings are appreciated always. And then finally, we have our newest little ritual, our anointing Florida water. We're going to anoint ourselves with this Florida water along our chakras and get a good whiff of it and just let that kind of cleanse us from the inside out. Plus, it smells good. Okay. Well, there were the oracles. So that means we can get started with the show. Who has a question for the universe? I did have one online, so we can always do that one first, but probably somebody's got a question. Let me just like get up here into the chat. Okay. Oh, y'all are having a chit chat with each other. That's fine. I don't care. Style Oracle for Carol Jean. For shopping for my temporary wardrobe since I have lost 21 pounds and 25 inches. Congratulations. That's wonderful. You know, I wouldn't mind losing a few pounds myself, but I just have not been motivated to actually stick to the plan. I'm always having a cheat day. So, yeah, it's on my radar, but I ain't there yet. But good for you. So let's see. What kind of fashion choices should you make on this new little body journey you're going through? Maybe you can find somebody who will influence your style. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm still getting over the crud, but I'm much better. Well, we've had this one before. And you might have gotten it before. I can't remember. I'd have to look back at the shows, and there's too many. But Charles Frederick Worth, this is one of the most influential designers of the Victorian era. And so maybe you need to go for some more ornamentation. You need to look out for some more like baubles and bits and maybe get a corset. Maybe get one of them kind of bustier corsets that suck you in at the waist. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, maybe that's the inspiration. So, yeah, there you go. There was words like be worth the label, so be confident. Attention to detail reflects character. So yeah, be put together. You know, haute couture is for the royal within. So you're just a queen. You need to like channel your inner queen. There you go. Enjoy shopping. I heard Walmart's like marking down a bunch of shit. Not that you need to be shopping at Walmart. I'm just saying I heard that, which was very clever marketing on Walmart's part because I see you. What are you doing in there? Getting into some shit. Yeah. Very clever of them to disguise their press release as an article about the economy, which I saw earlier this week or last week. I can't remember. But supposedly they're marking down a bunch of things because they got to move some stuff out because people ain't buying it. So it's going to be cheap. Yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, so there was your answer. I hope you enjoyed the answer. Oh, y'all are on the phone. Okay. So Patrick says Goog wanted to request a style oracle. What I want to know is, I don't know what this. So Lava Jeans, I think, has said that they've listened to the show while driving. I guess through Bluetooth and their cell phone. I don't know. It seems like it might be possible at this day and age, but I ain't suggesting that he should. I'm just saying that it's possible. But I will answer this question by proxy. Maybe there's no service in that area, not for streaming. Ooh. Oh, Good doesn't have a flip phoner. Wow, that's very impressive. I have a smartphone. I mean, I got sucked in late in the game. I did not have anything until pretty much everybody else had one for a decade. So yeah, I was way late to the smartphone game. But yeah, I still got one. I don't know if I like it, but it does make my life as a single woman a little bit more convenient living in this city. So keep it around. You be coughing too. Well, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm coughing because I ain't been really coughing for a couple of days. But whatever. Looks like we got another one coming up. Okay, so let's get this style oracle. This one. Ooh, Audrey Hepburn. Paris is always a good idea. Diamonds with breakfast is a good place to start. Take a holiday from reality and find yourself. Audrey Hepburn is a very famous actress from the 60s. Everybody knows who Audrey Hepburn is. And if they don't, they should look it up because she's really cool. But yeah, very iconic style. Very gamine. Gamine. Is that it? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know it starts with a G. Yeah, so Audrey Hepburn is the style inspiration for Goog, who is traveling. Is a traveling man. Who said they have a friend? Prance. Oh, Prance is a friend. Well, hi there. Hi, friend. Welcome to the show. Was buying jelly shoes a bad decision? Honey, I don't need to consult the oracles for that. I know it was because I lived through it. Always a bad decision. There is no ever good reason to ever wear jelly shoes because it will always hurt you and they will always stink. If you do have another question, though, you can just like put it in the chat and then make sure to put the oracle that you're choosing in there too. Oh, let's see. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, see, she did a lot of shit. So lots of ways to take inspiration from Audrey Hepburn. Good luck. Okay, looks like we had a Revelation Oracle up here. So that means we're going to crack open our KJV. Is that how it works? King James Version? Yeah. Okay. So for this oracle, we have to use the random number generator, which I don't know if it's actually random, but it's all I got. So if my smartphone will wake up, we're going to do the random numbers. So we already know that there are 22 chapters in the book of Revelation. So we're going to generate a random number between 1 and 22 first, and it chose number 3. So we're going to go to chapter 3, and looks like we got 22 verses, and all of them was spoken by Jesus. They're all Jesus quotes. So yeah. So we're going to do another random number. We got a 2222. So we're going to generate again. Oh, no. Lost our seat. Hold on. Here we go. 9. So we're going to go to verse number 9. Okay. Book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Wow. Okay. I think there's some verses you might need to read around that one to kind of get the real intention, but Jesus is saying some forceful things in that moment. So, yeah. That is going to be a bunch of shenanigans, and watch out for the serpent. Watch out for the devil. Could be a lot of misdirection in that whole situation. Because honestly, I feel like hey, stop licking yourself. He's been licking himself, and I don't know why. And he's not scratching; he's just licking. I think it's like a soothing thing. I don't know. He's bored. Sorry. Back to your thing. So I don't feel like we're getting the truth from our government about the whole UFO thing. I feel like a lot of the info that's being trotted out is for propaganda purposes for some weird reason. It's not to say that I don't think that there's some shit going on up there and around, but I do believe that all of the stuff they're doing in front of us suddenly is highly suspect. Just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway. Hoping for Ralph Lauren. I'm sorry. Well, the universe wants you to think outside the box. That's what's going on with that. So try to go, okay, I don't resonate with it, but why don't I resonate with it? And maybe that'll lead you down the path of something new. Okay. Oh, yeah, totally. Jellies are the worst thing ever. And I just remember them being so painful, but it was so fashionable to wear them to school that I sucked it up. That's how sick it was. Remember how they made your feet look like weird imprinted sausages? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. Did we have another question up here? I think I caught all of them. If anybody's in the chat and wants to put a question in, now is a very good time. While we're using the random number generator, I'm going to get online and see what our internet question was. Let's check it out here. Let's see. Our friend Megatex is asking, what's in store for RC for the rest of 2022? Hornicle, hey! Well, let's see what the universe says. I'm not feeling like it's probably going to have anything in there, but we'll see. All right, so there are 755 pages in the Pornicle. We're going to generate a random number. 510. We're going to go to page 510 and see what the universe has to say about my sex life for the rest of 2022. Oh, okay. It looks like, oh, okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to be working some farmyard vibes. Here's a big old, looks like a steer, maybe a cow. But I'm just here. I'm here on the ranch, just taking a break, feeling myself. And Cal comes over, is like, "Hey, what you up to?" So I feel like this could be the beginning of a very, very pastoral scene, very erotic pastoral scene. I have no intentions of working on any kind of farm or like going out to anywhere where a random bull is going to wander up and put their horns next to my hoo ha because that's dangerous as fuck. Jesus Christ. And then it's all ruined. If you survive, I mean, Jesus, think about you'd have to wear an ostomy bag. You'd have to wear one of them colostomy bags. I mean, you would just go right through you, right through you. Anyway, there's what the universe said. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll see. I'll have to do some examination on that one. I'll have to meditate on that photo later. Oh, goodness. Oh, hey, Slunky. That's a new one. Welcome to the show. So how it works is you have to choose your oracle. You have to choose your oracle. So put your oracle in, and I can get to your question. Did anybody else have a question? Oh, oh! You're talking about Ivana Trump. Yeah, I did think it was suspicious that she was, dead at the bottom of the stairs. But you know what? Stairs are dangerous. I've tripped on stairs that was not very tall, like 3 or 4 steps, and just like scraped my knee and all that shit. So, yeah, I can see how going down a big old flight of stairs, especially a grand flight of stairs, or maybe it was in the servants' stairs, like she was trying to sneak up to the kitchen and get something to eat. Who knows? But yeah, it is interesting that she fell and passed away. But whatever. I don't know that she has been particularly relevant in the news cycle in the last, even during the Trump like whole thing when he was in office. She wasn't really that prominent. Like there'd be a story here and there. So who knows? Maybe she knew all the info, and they were trying to get her to talk. It could happen. Who knows? So yeah. Yep, always. 14 karat gold stairs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, for sure. Oh, so do you think they bumped her off? I think if they were gonna bump her off, it would have been over some better shit than their kids having to testify. Because honestly, they're all good liars. Like they've been lying their whole lives because they grew up in the media spotlight. So I think they can handle a show trial. I don't think they need to bump her off for that small of a thing. But who knows? I don't know. I don't know the issue. It ain't my business. All right. Well, we've been talking tea, so we might as well put some on the stove and see what comes up. Let's see. What kind of tea are we gonna be spilling tonight? Oh, okay. Animal attack stories. So as y'all may or may not know, I am a big fan of the Bear Cam at Brooks Falls, which has been, I think this is the 10th anniversary. I've literally been watching this channel every year since the year it started. Like it was just one of them weird YouTube algorithm sins that you click on. And I have been hooked since they started this shit. Literally, like within days of it starting, I've been watching it. So it was shocking to me to know that it's been a decade. But you get a nice distant view of these bears when you're watching it on that thing, and it's just beautiful. And you're like, ah, so gorgeous. But there's another side to bears, and that they're apex predators, and they will eat your fucking face off, and they will do it while you're still breathing. And That is scary as fuck because they're everywhere. There's bears everywhere. We don't necessarily live in bear country here in Central Texas. We got some other things, but um, folks in a large part of this continent have to deal with fucking big old bears that might eat their face off, just because that's where they live too. So I, on the inspiration of the algorithm, plus also just my own curiosity because I'm morbid, have been paying attention to all these horrific bear attacks. So there's people on YouTube who'll talk about it, or they'll have a story about it, or a little like mini documentary about it. And bear attacks, bear attacks. Oh my god, they're so fucking crazy. Like the bears ripping the doors off the shit to get to you, crazy. And then the gruesomeness of the whole thing, and the fact that it's enormous, it's hundreds of pounds, and it smells like death because it eats carcasses. Like there's all these things going on, plus the pain and just the being eaten alive is so terrifying. Just the whole thing. There's way more animal attack videos than just bears. There's for every predator you can get animal attack videos. You can get animal attack videos of animals attacking each other. But yeah, if you want to like get some sobering news about the existence on Earth and be grateful instantly for having what you got, then start watching some people get eat alive by bears, or at least somebody telling a story. It's a real grounding situation for sure. Now, of course, I'm not advocating that you do this if it will trigger you or you will be upset, because yes, people die, and it's gruesome and gory, and the animals usually die too because they got to shoot them after they eat somebody. That's just the way it works. But yeah, it's wow, and it just there's old stories like from 100 years ago, like of bears. I just saw one of them was a excuse me, about this attack that happened in Japan. And who knew Japan had bears, first of all, much less bears that could eat your face off. But um, yeah, it just like killed all these people, and the people were just helpless against it. And they'd shoot it, and it just would keep going. And that's the other thing. They're motherfucking tough motherfuckers. So you can shoot them several times, and they'll still keep coming. They'll just be mad. They'll be like, "What, bitch? I'm 50 Cent," and then woo, all in their face. So yeah, uh, animal attack videos on YouTube. If you're looking for something that's very sobering and you can handle it and you can stomach it and you can contemplate what it means, and then maybe plan a different vacation than you thought, watch some of those. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Matt. Oh, hey, Shaylee. All right. Oh, Slunky. Okay, so you just want to change your thing. Actually, can we get the Powerball numbers? Random number generator. I don't know. I'd have to. How many we need? Five? Five in a row? Well, I've never done that, but let's try it out just for you. Huh. Just because it's a new thing. Okay, so I don't know how many balls are in the Powerball thing. Let me just look this up. How many balls are in the Powerball? How many numbers are in the Mega Millions? Is it Mega Millions or Powerball that's the big one right now? 1 to 69. Okay. So we need to do 6 numbers total because we got the 5 initial ones, and then between 1 and 26 for the Powerball. Okay. Mega Millions. So it's Mega Millions? Which one is it? All right. Well, let me go back. Sorry. Thought it was the Powerball. How many numbers are... Hold on. Mega Millions. How to play. Okay, so they got 70 balls instead of 69. And they got 25. Okay, so 70 and 25. Same thing, 5 plus an extra. So number between 1 and 70. Hold on. All right, y'all write this down. 39, 19, 9, 4, 59. And then for the bonus, we need 1 and 25. Let's see. And 20 for the extra ball. There you go. There you go. Those are the numbers. So if y'all win, we got a social contract now. There's 8 people watching, so there's at least 8 lawsuits. So hopefully we won't win, because God, I would not want to be involved in that. Jesus, good Lord. All right, we did some tea, we did some interesting different things. Look, do we have another question? Oh, thank you, Chaley. It's true, I do know shit. All right, well, I just did the Mega Millions, so I think y'all can just do it for both of them. I don't think it matters if you use the same numbers for both, because probably you're not going to win. Just saying. Just saying. All right. If anybody else has a question, put it in the chat. I'm going to keep choking on my spit here. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. I think I want to do a little tarot reading for the collective. It is the new moon coming up tomorrow morning, and it's close enough because why the hell not? So let's do a little collective tarot for the next week. Just a little archetype to see what's going on. I see we got another question from Slunky. I'll get to that in a second. The Empress. So yeah, we need to be feeling ourselves this next week, really taking care of ourselves, doing the right thing, maybe starting a new routine with your health habits or what you're eating. Maybe find some kind of like luxurious thing or a luxurious experience to envelop yourself in. Also, find something to nurture. Maybe get a new plant or a pet. The shelter's full, always full. If you got the thing to nurture, then do that. But all of this stuff is about fecundity, being fecund. Is that a word? Thought it's like being fertile. Isn't that it? I might just be making shit up right now because I had a gummy earlier, but that's okay. I don't mind. But yeah, so go out there and just try to be fruitful, but also mindful of your me time. And you're the queen. You're the queen. That's I think a theme coming through this show is that we're queens this week. So take advantage. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I could not handle having bears in the yard. It's bad enough to have possibly deer in the yard or wild boar in the yard, or God forbid, a bunch of raccoons. There's all kind of animals out there that can just tear your shit up. But I think having bears around would freak me the fuck out. I just know that giant thing back there could just eat my face off. It's just like whatever. And by the way, we'll just do this some other time. Y'all know that I've just said eat your face off or eat my face off several times. So each time I say it, you have to take a shot, or maybe like half a shot, or maybe just a sip. We can play that game on the replay because you can rewatch this show any old time on channel arcieoracola. which I hope you have subscribed to. And if you have not, please do so. It would help me so much to grow my little channel. And then, of course, if you're watching the show and you're enjoying it, hit that thumbs up button. You can also leave a comment in the actual comment section. I don't usually get a bunch of comments, but if you wanted to leave one, I would be appreciating it, even if it's one I don't agree with. But yeah, those are ways to help me grow this channel, and I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's see. What would the book of Revelations have a business name for me? Okay, so you're looking for inspiration for a name. So let's do our little random number generator. Good thing I charged my phone. So between 1 and 22, we get 19. Chapter 19 has 21 verses. So we're going to do 21, 11. All right. Book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 11, for name inspiration. And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. So a white horse should be in your logo or your name, or righteous. I don't know. You can figure out a whole lot of imagery from that one little snippet. So good luck. At the very least, it can be white. Let's see. Oh no, I've seen a lot of bear videos, but not one like that. So cool. Well, glad you liked it. Enjoy. We got about 18 more minutes left in the show. And if you have a question for the universe, you can get that answered. Choose your oracle when you state your question, and I will get to you. White horse people earnings. Huh. Yeah. Oh, Mia, what does the hat of self-care suggest I should do when my boyfriend gets too annoying? This is a really good one for the hat of self-care. Oh, a bunch of them just fell out. Okay, so that normally does not happen, but it looks like there's going to be several. So you can't see, I can't reach this one down here. It's on the floor. I promise you it says drink water. It says drink water. So hydrate. There's also listen to music. So maybe put your earphones in, and then, take a walk. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Here's the thing. If you feel like you're feeling annoyed and your partner is hanging out and annoying you and you can escape for a while, get the fuck out, because otherwise you're just asking for some kind of bullshit argument to erupt, and everybody's going to be pissed off, and it's going to ruin your day. If you can get the fuck out and not just go straight to the bar and get drunk, because that can make things worse too. But if you could just get out and just take a walk, not in bear country, obviously, because they'll eat your face off. But yeah, if you take a walk, bring some water, something that's going to hydrate you, listen to your earphones, get out there. And look, if it's happening during the daytime when it's 105 degrees and you just don't want to walk out in nature, go to the mall or something. Go inside. There's places you can go. You can go down to that library downtown that they built that's brand new. Well, at least was 2-3 years ago. And they got all these stairs. You can just wander up and down and around the aisles, and then, look out at the lake. And there's ways you can do it in the air conditioning. So yeah, get out there, take a walk, and drink your water. All right. Oh my God. Why is this happening? I was fine all day, I swear. You should put a whiteboard of oracles up in the background. Oh, that's a really good idea. And you know what? If I was more tech savvy, I could actually put it as like a layer over this, but that also means that I would have to use different software to run the whole thing and then feed it through YouTube. And it makes my computer really hot and it just kind of stresses it out. So I don't know if I can do it like that. But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can just do a little thing with some construction paper and just put it like right here. And then you can just, see it over my shoulder. I might work on that craft project. There you go. Oh, I don't need no help for that. I mean, I probably got all the supplies I need already because I just tend to collect craft supplies because I do other things. So, why do you keep saying, is anyone ever going to stay? I don't understand. Fill us out. Okay. Well, we're going to move on to a crystal oracle for the collective. Yeah, but you got to pick your oracle, hun. You got to pick the oracle. You got to pick an oracle. Get in the description box, see the list of oracles, and then tell me what oracle you want to use. That's how that works. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to pull a crystal for the collective. We got the Empress with our tarot. So we're going to be doing some self-care and nurturing ourselves and nurturing our little homes and little families, taking care of business, being a good mother to everybody. Okay, tarot. Okay, so we got this one before. Rhodonite. Find a way to forgive. There you go. This works with the other theme because the Empress is always having to forgive. That's part of being a nurturing soul. You're going to have to put up with some bullshit and then figure out how to forgive because ultimately you love the ones that hurt you. That's just how it works. There's a lot of crazy bullshit happening in the world, and there's a lot of ways that you can get wrapped up in it, and it can just like make you feel upset. Sometimes you just have to make peace with it, forgive, and move on. So everybody work on some forgiveness this week. Okay, let's get to the tarot for Charlie. Or Chaley. I guess it's Chaley, Charlie. Let's see. Oh, that's disgusting. Does not look like scabs. All right, tarot for Charlie, Chaley, whatever. The Emperor. Well, yes. The Emperor is a counterpart to the Empress, which we just pulled for the collective. This is going to be that kind of masculine energy. If you think about the Empress as the feminine, the divine feminine, this is more of the divine masculine. Yeah, I think what you need to do is just take charge of the situation and make sure if you want folks to stay, they got a reason to stay. So make it a nice place to stay, if you get my drift. If you're going to build a kingdom, you got to build a kingdom that works for everybody on the right level. You can't just take everything for yourself, only think about yourself. You got to be like a powerful, strong individual, and you can't be a megalomaniac. So there you go. There's your answer. Good luck. Do I do any live shows? I do live shows for when I do drag. Now, I'm part of a drag troupe here in Austin called Poo Poo Platter, have been since they started. And this is our 10th year. So very proud of that achievement. And yes, we have shows once a month, and I'm always in the show unless I'm sick, and I've not been out sick for a long time. So chances are you will see me there. Sometimes I host the show, so you might get to see a lot of me there. You can always catch me live. Now, I do not do the OraCola live because, out in the public, just because I don't I don't know if I've got a system worked out yet. It's going to have to work a little bit different than it works on the YouTube. So it's not out of the question, but I feel like I'm still working on my thing. So yeah, YouTube is it for now. Maybe a live show will happen, but it would have to be thought out differently, if you catch my drift. Thank you. Thank you. 10 years is quite an achievement. Definitely. Definitely. Okay. Well, do we have any other questions above? Nope, we got all of them. So good. Excellent. Excellente. All right. So I did a crystal for the collective, and I did crystal and a tarot. Let's do an essential oil just to get some plant medicine in there. Whole lot to say in the plant world. Vegetation. Ooh, grapefruit. Uplifts and detoxifies. So get you some grapefruit. I know they're not quite in season. They're going to be coming from overseas, and with the supply chain, it might not be the best choice, but it's a really refreshing thing to have in the summer. If you got a little grapefruit mist to put on your face, it kind of feels refreshing. Any kind of citrus, actually. But yeah, grapefruit is the thing for the next week. So get on it. Do I have a coin nearby? Can we do a flip a coin oracle? Yes, grapefruit juice mixed with tequila, or in my case, I've got me here some vodka mixed with grapefruit juice. So yeah, we're already there. We're already there. We were psychic, at least for that. Have I seen the grapefruit video of that sex teacher? No, I have not, but I can imagine what it was doing because I know what the inside of a grapefruit looks like. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you want to flip a coin, Patrick? Who will win the war? Russia, heads, tails, Ukraine. Oh shit. Let me get a coin. Hold on. Oh, let's use this old Franklin $50. So we got heads there, and then we got tails. This is from 1950, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. I got lucky and got this in change. And it's in pretty good shape if it's real. So, all right, here we go. Woo! Heads. Heads. Russia's going to win this one. Sorry if he's rooting for Ukraine. But you know what? Like I already ranted about this a couple shows ago. This whole situation has a whole lot more to it than what we're being told. There's a lot of propaganda around it. And this territory used to be part of the former Soviet Union. It's been part of Russia off and on for many, many, many years. They're a very intertwined group of folks, even though they kind of have different cultures and languages. They're all very similar folks in that part of the world. They're always fighting over their shit. So it's just like the line's just going to get moved. They're just going to keep the line moving. You know, that's how it's going to work. So yeah. All right. I wish I could get rid of this frog in my throat. Right. Okay. Dr. Ruth used a grapefruit? That's really gross. Just the image of her doing that with her. No. I don't need to see. I'm not going to look that up on YouTube. I am not. I swear. Oh my goodness. We have only about 6 more minutes left in the show. And I do have time for another question if you would like to get one in. But while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to do some more tea. And of climate change. Okay, y'all. So here's the deal. There's a lot of hysteria going on about climate change and has been ramping up for a few decades. Remember when it used to be called global warming? And then they changed the definition and then it's okay. So it's just another tentacle of the man's control apparatus trying to like make us have less so he can have more. That's what's going on. There is a lot about this whole narrative that a lot of people are just sucking down because it seems to make sense. And if they looked into it, they would find that there is a deeper agenda afoot. And it involves a whole lot of players and a whole lot of countries. So this is an issue that I believe everybody needs to take a step back, do their own research, and really dig into what the agenda is behind it because it looks good on paper. But what it actually ends up doing is fucking the little people like us because we ain't the man. We ain't the man. The man is doing this shit for his benefit. And it's more fear porn to get you afraid and anxious and worried about the world. You know what? This earth is billions of years old, so they say. I don't know, maybe only 6,000. Depends on who you talk to. But ultimately, it has been through a whole lot of shit all on its own. It always is fluctuating. There's always changes. There's ice ages. There's times when it's really hot. Animals die out. Whole species die out. Things happen. Things change. The earth is always changing because the earth is a living being on its own. We're just fleas on top of it. So yeah, I think you should take a step back, take a seat when it comes to climate change and not swallow every bit of bullshit that appears on the mainstream media about it because it is usually some kind of twisted, distorted, probably a lie. So yeah. Yeah. What does T mean? T means tea. So the truth. This is something that is prominent in like drag and gay culture to say, "What's the tea, honey?" Tea is in let's sip tea. Let's gossip. Let's speak some truth. Let's spill it. Let's spill the tea. Let's make sure that everybody knows. Let's have a little tea party. Tea is a very interesting word that it means a lot of different things. So I just like to have fun with it to give me a chance to talk about random bullshit, basically. So I just put things in the teapot as I think about them. And then I know that if I'm going to draw it during the show, I will have to talk about it. It helps me fill the time while y'all figure out what fucking questions to put in the chat. Okay? It's a time waster. We all seem to like it. So that's the tea. Okay. 9:57. It looks like somebody wanted a crystal. A crystal. Yeah, you want to look at a pretty crystal or you just want to see a crystal card? Yes. Let's pull one out for Patrick. Ooh, aventurine. We got this one last week. I think so. I think we did. Or at least a couple weeks ago. It's a recent one. So yeah, we got some pink and green energies going on with our crystal palette this evening. Okay. Carol Jean. Who had a question? Carol Jean, tea for the man offered to trade for baseball. Oh, the whole trade. Oh, that whole thing. Well, that's going to have to be tea for later because it ain't a done deal. So maybe next week it'll be in the teapot. We'll see. We will see. Matt, what the two biggest things that are bothering you right now? What are? Oh, I mean, honestly, the thing that's been on my mind is getting over the sickness, whatever it was, like a cold. But after that, the next thing that's on my mind is I got to find some kind of job. I've been like taking a hiatus, bit laid myself off. So yeah, I need to take some job searching time out of my day. So I, to work on that, and then don't know. I feel like I can't control what's going on in the metaverse, what's going on out there. Honestly, it's nothing I can take care of for myself. It's just going to happen. It's going to unfold. I will have to deal with it as it comes. But what I can do is try to focus on my daily life. So I think the other thing I want to try to do is figure out if there's a way for me to, I don't know, get some creative juices flowing in some different avenues. Some things that I've been thinking about doing, but I haven't actually executed, like trying to think about how I can work myself up to it. Because that's how it is. You got to work yourself up to something. So those are the two things on my mind. But yeah, they don't weigh heavily on me. I'm lucky. Yes, I'm lucky. I'm a lucky person. I don't live with bears trying to eat my face off. Oh my goodness. So, well, it is 10 o'clock right now. It means the show is about over. So I thank you all so much for hanging out with me and chit chatting this evening. I have enjoyed it as I always do. I hope you got the answers you were seeking and the guidance that you needed from the universe. And I do appreciate you sitting with me and enjoying your evening on this Wednesday, July 27th, 2022. You can find me next week at 9 p.m. here on youtube.com/channel arcieoracola. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook at arcieoracola and arcieola. You can find me. It's ARCIECOLA. If you want to be my Facebook friend or follow me on Instagram, of course, if you want to send offerings or gifts, you can do so through PayPal or through Venmo, arcieoracola, ARCIECOLA. All of that is in the description box below. You can send me an email at arcieoracola@gmail.com. And also, like as always, I got to say, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit notification bell, leave a comment, even if it's crazy. I love y'all. I will see y'all next time. Have a good week. Bye.